father. Oh, it's you, John. Sorry, real reactions. Yeah. Welcome back to Real Reactions. I am your host, Pablo Rodriguez, and well, as you can see right here, I'm in a bit of a conundrum with The Riddler. For this time around, we're reviewing Matt Reeves' The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz, and an ensemble that is just wonderful. But before we get into this particular film, I must warn you that, well, I need your help. The Riddler is too hardcore for me, and there's just something that I can't quite figure out. Vengeance.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
Hey guys, it's been a while and there's something different this time around. If you guys have noticed, we have faces. Half of our faces. Now, let's just jump right into it. Of course, this time around we reviewed The Batman by Matt Reeves with Robert Pattinson, with whom I share birthdays, by the way. Let's just hop right into the first question, which is general thoughts. What do you guys think of it? This movie, do you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Tell me all about it. I definitely care so much.
Yeah, I really loved it also. I'm kind of a Batman super fan. I've been really into Batman since I was in middle school. And so, like, to finally get some new Batman content has been really exciting. You can watch the Twilight episode from last semester, but I'm also a huge Robert Pattinson fan. So to see him as one of my favorite DC characters is really exciting. And I'm also more of a DC fan than Marvel, so to kind of see them building up their cinematic universe has been really cool.
See, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm not really a big DC fan. They have been stepping up their game lately with the movies, though, I will say, but I was always more of a Marvel person. But I was definitely I really liked this movie a lot. Even by the trailer, I was like, okay, this is going to be a different DC movie than all the other ones that they've been doing. And you can clearly tell that in the film.
I think we could have used more of the side characters. That's my only thing. I know the Penguin is kind of useless in the movie, but I loved him. He was just his little waddle when he gets arrested and Batman and Gordon just leave him. That was one of my favorite parts of the movie. So just I wish we had more of the side characters, specifically Penguin. I don't know. It's so stupid, but I love him.
But you mentioned something interesting, which is you wanted to see more about the side characters. So let's talk a little bit about that in this amazing segue into the question. What do you guys think of so many characters, side characters in particular?
I will say I was a little confused with Alfred. I feel
He kind of just wasn't there.
Yeah, he only showed up
Well,
twice.
he's hospitalized. We're just not gonna get up and be
Well,
like,
he should have been
But that was
he could have
Yeah.
visited him one more time.
Yeah, and also he was hospitalized halfway through the movie. He had only shown up once in the
That's
Batcave, and that was it,
Yeah.
And then it was just oh yeah, here's a bomb.
I agree
and then
with
he's
you
gonna get
there.
hospitalized.
I agree.
So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I wish we saw a little bit more of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was also a little confused with the story between Penguin and Falcone, just because I'm not well versed in the Batman universe. And I got the gist, but there was I feel like they kind of said it a little too fast. And I was like, okay, wait, what?
Yeah.
He's now attached to the murder of his parents. What? Okay, but that could have just been me since I don't know Batman as well. But.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert
Enough said.
Pattinson.
That is the question.
And
There is no
Yeah.
question.
Period.
I will just say Robert Pattinson. Go.
Robert Pattinson.
There
Robert
we go.
Pattinson.
That is
Pattinson.
a-
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We have literally solved the problem of the world. It's Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Compared to other Batman, like Affleck, Bale, Clooney. Which one? How do you rank him?
He might be my favorite Batman, honestly. Let's go. Bale is great, but I feel like Bale's a little bit better of a Bruce Wayne. And I feel like over the years, his Batman voice has kind of just become kind of laughable. When I watch the Dark, I love the Dark Knight, but when he's going, where's Rachel? He kind of just
Commissioner Gordon.
But I feel like Pattinson has like the perfect like Batman voice where it's not like laughably bad, but it's also intimidating.
Yeah.
And then he's also like, we didn't see a lot of Bruce Wayne, which is kind of interesting because most Batman movies we get a lot of Bruce Wayne. So it was kind of nice to see a Batman movie that was mostly about Batman. But his Bruce Wayne was also like perfect. Like it was that moody Kurt Cobain, edgy teen type stuff that I was 100% there for. So I think he might be my favorite, just well-rounded Batman Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I've only ever seen The Dark Knight other than this Batman movie. So I've got to, between the two, I've got to give it to Robert Pattinson. I thought that this one was just, I want to say fun, because that seems like the
Jolly
wrong
good
word.
fellow.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun to watch. Robert did a really, really good job of consistency throughout the whole movie, both as Bruce Wayne and as the Batman. So, gotta give him a good old round of applause.
So I know that there's a lot of excellent moments in this movie, and picking a favorite would be very unfair. What are your favorite movies? Like, you pick one moment that you're like, this is it.
For me, I already knew instantly that it was the car scene. Like the whole introduction to the car, like you can just hear it off screen, and then it's just kind of dark, and then like the ignition or whatever lights up. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm not a car person, but I was like, maybe I am now. Jeez. But yeah, no, that the whole chase scene, amazing. I just whole fan of that.
Yeah.
I think I have one funny moment that had me stifling giggles in the theater. I know it was supposed to be serious too, which is why
Is it when he sings up
Yeah.
No,
That's what I was gonna say.
No, it's not. That's not what I was gonna say. It was so tiny because I could tell they were trying to not have it in frame as much. But when you could see Batman on FaceTime in the corner, his little face.
He's just like this.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Hard.
That was just something
I was
that made me
paying
giggle.
attention to that too.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
I saw it on the trailer. Huh?
Yeah.
But I also really enjoyed all the club scenes. I liked the scene where Catwoman had the contacts in and went in. I think my favorite scenes were all of the scenes that Batman and Catwoman collaborated on action. The action scenes between the two of them together
Oh,
were
I know.
Yeah.
so good, awesome. So I think those were my favorite moments.
But I will say the starting montage when
Yeah.
he's like
That was
October something. I've been doing this for 2 years.
Yes.
Oh my god, the way he just emerges and just beats those people,
Yeah.
those little kids. There's something not because he's beating kids per se, but the fact that he is. No, it's just my god, what an introduction to a character.
Yeah.
It just emerges
On a scale from
yeah,
1
what's the
to
unit?
10, El Rata Aladas.
Sure, let's do it. No, I feel like that doesn't do justice for this movie.
Drop heads.
Drop heads. I was thinking, what about heavy boots?
Heavy boots.
Yeah.
Custom made Doc Martens.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, custom Bruce Wayne made Doc Martens, I'm gonna go a 9 out of 10. I don't know if I can give that 10 out of 10 just yet. I think I need time, I think I need time to compare it to the legacy of other movies. So I'm gonna give it a 9, but check back in 10 years, that could be a 10.
Probably 8.5 custom-made Bruce Wayne Doc
Yeah.
Martens. Well,
Get outta
just 'cause
here.
not enough
Journal.
penguin. Not enough penguin.
That's valid.
If there was more penguin, would have gone up that
He'll have a
0.5.
show.
He's getting an 8.
I know he is. I'm excited. I'll be the first one to watch.
Really? You'll be the first one?
I'll be the first one to watch the Penguin show.
I'd be behind the set watching it.
I'm gonna be
before it's even
on
out.
set of the
I'm
Penguin
gonna
show.
go ahead and give it I'll give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 Bruce Wayne boots.
I think I'm gonna give it a 10.
Ooh.
10
Because
one.
like I said, I'm also not well versed in Batman, so for me that was really good.
And you know what? I'm gonna ditto it because I'm trying to remember what I gave the French Dispatch last semester. And I do believe I gave it a 10.
Oh, you did?
I believe I did.
Editors, go check that out.
Rewind. And with that in mind, well,
Thank you, everybody.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
bearing with us. And what episode's next?
Speed Racer.
What is it?
Speed Racer.
All right, guys.
Stop!
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Thank you for watching this episode of Real Reactions. This was a very good one, and honestly, a top-tier movie in my opinion. But this movie is absolute doo-doo water when compared to next episodes, when we will be discussing the one, the only, possibly one of the greatest movies of all time, Speed Racer, 2008, with Emil Hirsch by the Wachowskis. You can't miss it, guys. But for now, just remember, our reactions may be a little bit ridiculous, a little racy, but they're always real. Thanks for watching.